You could be anywhere in the world right now. Where would it be?
Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's where I was brought up.
Go there.
It begins where many stories begin.
Glioblastoma multiforme. I like to call it the great white of brains.